about 1977. I didn't know really what to expect. So I just did it and just kind of took it day by day. You know, I had really no expectations at all. But learned to like it. I knew that I liked racing. You know, I had spent a lot of time around racing, you know, watching races and helping my dad with his cars. A little bit better over time, and then finally getting to the point where we could qualify and start to compete in the features and you know, getting better equipment through the years, and you know, going about it that way.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the winner will be Kenny Tremont out of West Sand Lake, New York, the champion Mark 1 200.
I believe it was 1985 is the first time we did the tour full time. We had, you know, done the championship trail races at the end of the year, like the Fonda 200 and Eastern States 200 down in Middletown for you know, in October, and then Super Dirt Week. Went to Super Dirt Week at the fairgrounds in 1981. Didn't qualify. Ran in the last chance race and missed it by a couple. And then the first year that we actually qualified was 1982. So, you know, we had been exposed, you know, to some of that and running with the, you know, with the better guys that had already been running the series. And then by 1985 we ran it full time, and I'm guessing probably right about 20 years that we spent on the series. But that was good. It was good for my experience. So when I came back home to Lebanon Valley and Albany-Saratoga and Devil's Bowl, I think it really helped me, you know, not only tuning the car, but also becoming a better driver.
On a day in which racing legends are made, Kenny Tremont is the winner of the Edgar 300.
Oh, it's everything. I mean, it just, you can look back now and say, geez, I was able to win that race. And I know a lot of people have really come close. A lot of people deserve to win that race that didn't win the race, but I just really feel lucky that we were able to actually complete it and get it done.
We'll be looking at double checkers for the second consecutive season. Kenny Tremont is Mr. Dirt Track USA.
Just to be remembered at all is pretty good. You know, I mean, our record is good, but it's not the best, but we're certainly not the worst. So just to be remembered that we were a part of it, and we had a good time with it, and you know, maybe encourage some other people to become racers. I think that would be enough.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you just saw right there's some great memories of this gentleman standing right here next to me. 13-time track champion, 81 career wins here at Albany-Saratoga Speedway. Kenny Tremont, this has got to be a special evening for you, and to have all this fan support behind you. And the memories we just saw, and they'll be talking about for years to come.
Well, yeah, I've been really fortunate to have a great career, and been surrounded by a lot of great people, you know, not only, you know, sponsorship-wise, family-wise, people helping me with the race car, and obviously all the fans through the years. So it's been a great career.
And you know, you've won so many races. You know, you could say, well, this was my greatest win. This one was my greatest win, Super Dirt Week. But what really keeps you going at this point of your career?
Well, you know, just that I've got a good group of people, friends and family around me that like to do it, so it makes it easier to do. And you know, I think the performance obviously has fallen off, you know, the last couple of years. So I think it's time. I'm getting a little bit older, obviously, and I'm not what I was when I was a young guy. So the performance I feel isn't there. So I think it's maybe time to move aside and let the younger guys go at it. I've got a son, Montgomery, coming up, so I'd like to devote a little bit more time to him.
How cool is that to see your son coming up through the ranks and learning the ropes just like you did?
Well, it's, you know, it gives you a lot of satisfaction, a lot of pride. So, you know, he's young yet, and you know, I have high hopes for him. So we'll just see what happens and see what kind of you know, sponsorship we can get for him and help it.
See if we can move it along. Take a look at your final 115 laps tonight. How's your car going, and what do you think your chances are for the race tonight?
Well, we've been off all year a little bit here at Albany-Saratoga. We're a little bit free. You know, we're trying a new chassis tonight, so we're just learning that, and we need to be a little bit tighter. But I'm hoping for the best, and we'll definitely make it better.
Well, I know you got some work to do on that race car to get it up front, get it fast, so we'll let you get back to that. We'll talk to you a little later on in the program. Maybe it'll be in Victory Lane on your final lane. How cool would that be?
That would be very, very good, very neat. But I would like to say a special thank you to the fans, and they've always treated me very well. Thank you.
Kenny Tremont, ladies and gentlemen. is Pastor Ed Hartman, who is going to be standing here with me with the invocation for tonight's program. Pastor Ed.
Tim, thank you. It's good to be working with you again. It's God's desire that each of us live in peace. And there's many things that want to rob our peace. Things going on in the world, our job, our health. There's so many things that can rob our peace. There's a beautiful scripture in Philippians. It says, the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding.
Becca Sweden, and she's going to be singing for us the Canadian and American national anthems.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Let's go, man!
Okay. Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light, once so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Becca Sweden, ladies and gentlemen.
Time champion here, an 81-time winner. So many memories. I know, like you mentioned earlier, you grew up around Kenny Tremont. I can remember
Go figure,
you
another
being
race
in
with
the
rain in
stands, and
it
you as a young lad,
that I've been at.
Or as I put it before,
Really,
the
literally
snot-nosed
batting
kid that
1,000
waved
this
the
year.
flag
I don't think
out
we've
front of
went
us
to
all
one
the
race
time.
without rain.
Well,
Not counting
different
Lebanon
story.
Valley because I was there all year.
Let's put it this
obviously.
way. I didn't shut up then, and well,
now you get paid to talk.
Some things haven't changed.
Yep, and yes, indeed. There's a lot of us. It's going to leave a void. The hits versus slow near misses.
Yeah, this has been a thrill show. We've had one truck hit the wall down there because they're sliding everywhere still. But the track's looking a lot better. It did pretty much stop raining, so we'll see if we can get more of the show in a little bit. DIRTcar Pro Stock Series Heat number 1 underway. They're going to go back and finish the heat races for the modified after. about a 2-hour rain delay. It is 9:46, and we're still doing heats. Alright, 4 completed from 2.5 hours ago. We're gonna finish this heat race.
Adam Pearson and Keith Black gonna bring him off turn number 4. We are back to green heat racing.
Put Tremont into a qualifying position, and now he's gonna. I don't know what's going on.
Shepard now taking over that 2 spot. Shepard to the outside of the 215. Allow Pearson as they'll bring him down into turn number 3 and 4. Dave Farney, French green flag in hand. And as Pearson and Shepard green turn number 3 and 4, we'll go back to green flag racing in 2 minutes.
Recording that way.
Fitting the car in turn number 1. Like the
extensive damage on the 43 of flat. The track crew's got some work to do to put those implement tires back in place. It's going to be tough to beat.
Oh, I thought they were going green there.
There's no question about that. Where does he sit on the inside of the front row of the Nichols Automotive car number 2, RJ Machine?
Heat 3 3.
On the side of that entry, along with long time Johnson's calls for Pittsburgh on the side of that car as well. The 8 Ronnie Johnson, Justin Stone, row 1. Brockman, Mark Johnson, row 2. Mercedes,
Limited Sportsman feature.
spot number 23. Starting 22nd out of Phoenix, New York, to the 99L. It's Lightning Larry White into his inside on a Bennington run. The big boy still in number 87. It's Neil Stratton. Starting 20th out of Gloversville, New York, in the 6H. It's Josh Owen forced into his inside on the Speedway, New York, in the right the Heil driver, Chris Heil. Starting 18th out of West Sand Lake, New York, in the right searching number 115 of Sand Lake Slingshot, Kenny Tremont. Into his inside on a Brisbane, Australia, the 21A Batman, Peter Brick. From 16th out of Evansville, New York, in the 91 machine, it's the Franklin Blank, Billy Decker. Into his inside, number 15, Johnson. Chad Brockman. Your top 10 starters now. Starting 10th out of Waterloo, New York. And they're locked on with speed supply number 9 at Super Matt Shepard. Into his inside of the St. Catharines, Ontario. And the Buzz Chevrolet number 88. It's Buddy Matt Williamson. Starting 8th out of Binghamton, New York. And the number 12, it's Darren Smith. Into his inside of Baldwinsville, New York. And the 98H, the Baldwinsville Bandit, Jimmy Bells. Starting 6th out of Twinsburg, New York. The Nichols Automotive car number 2, RJ, it's Ronnie Johnson. Into his inside of the Napierville, Quebec. And the 91, Hollywood, Phoenix Wall. Starting 4th out of Cleveland Park, New York. In the 32 CHG Speed. Into his inside of the Middlebury, Vermont. It's the 15X of Justin Stone. Front row starters now on the outside of run number 1 in the Springfield, New York. And the Hallmark International car number 44, it's Stuart Breezen. And on the pole out of East Corinth, Vermont. In the Gage Lawn Care and Landscaping number 215, Adam Pearson. There you have it, your starting grid for tonight's multi-massive weekend finale here at Albany-Saratoga. A field of 27 drivers strong, getting ready to roll on the Speedway one last time for the 115 of Kenny Tremont as we get ready in Dan Martin. It's going to be a massive feature event, 115 laps, $11,500 to win.
And a championship belt is going to await the winner of this event. You think about this one, like, you see Kenny Tremont now going to make his way up to the front of the field. But after drawing the pole, the 215, after a year ago, the race that looked like it was going to be his,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, 4 fingers have gone in the air from Dave Barney. The 115 of Kenny Tremont. The pace will be around here. Get your phones out, your cameras, anything you got. Tremont fans, I know you're out there. This is one keepsake you won't want to miss as he gets ready for his final ride. Ladies and gentlemen, as the beasts of the Northeast gather 4 wide, it's time for the ultimate thrill ride. 27 drivers in their 800-horse saddle as we see Kenny Tremont prepare for his final battle. It's the Big Block Modified Super DIRTcar Series. As the field shakes Saratoga
another race. Lap 42.
Sponsored automobile. Made mention there for 2 laps. The exit corner. Putting that money up. So some more cash here available as we get ready to go.
down into turn number 3. Schroeder tried to sail it in on the high side. Looks like he dropped the right rear just a little bit too far off the bank and around he went.
Man, he had such a good run going.
Schroeder in the midst of definitely his best run in Super DIRTcar Series competition outside of Lebanon Valley. Field went up into turn number 1 and 2. You see Colby Schroeder on the outside lane, Larry White in there as well, along with Justin Stone, and as they race down the back straightaway, looked like the two just made a little bit of contact, and with how high Schroeder was, it knocked him off the banking and sent him around in turn number 3, and that's the reason for the caution with 91 laps complete in this feature event.
What a heartbreaker that is for Colby Schroeder. A great run up into top 5. He had been in the top 5, ran in the top 5, started all the way back into 13th position. And even though that doesn't sound like a lot of stuff, from 13th to 5th, in front of him. Down here, he picked off the win.
Larry White
the season.
is up to 5th, started 27th, I think they said. I know he came from the last chance qualifier. So.
He's going to feel the heat here from here on in.
did, and can't say enough about that run by Felix Waugh. An impressive run to a runner-up finish, and James Meehan, well, he's a feature event winner here at the Speedway, but not one that we put up here as a threat to win here in a big event like this. That is a monumental finish for the driver of the 32, Sand Lake Slingshot, posting a top 10 run for his final go here at the Great Race Place.
So Stuart Friesen picking up the victory tonight. An ultra-massive weekend finale to 115 laps the distance of the International.
And you know, Mike, you were rolling off the stats on Stuart Friesen on his series wins. That is his 22nd win here at Albany-Saratoga Speedway. And that puts him back inside the top 10 on the all-time list. It ties him with our 2022 champion, Matt DiLorenzo. So Stuart back up inside the top 10 in the all-time win list here at Albany-Saratoga as he has parked it down here on the front straightaway.
He has also locked himself into the Billy Whittaker Cars 200 at Super Dirt Week 51, grabbing the final guaranteed starting position by virtue of his win tonight. So Friesen's got the helmet down there, Parker's down there in victory lane with him as well. Stu gets the helmet off, the driver out of Sprakers, New York. Picking up his 4th Super DIRTcar Series win here at Albany-Saratoga. His 44th career victory on the series as well. As Parker's just waiting, he just wants to get out. No question about that.
Parker's going to get a hold of that belt, I guarantee you.
Oh, there's no question about that. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of a multi-massive weekend finale at Albany-Saratoga, the driver of the Hallmark International car number 44, Stuart Friesen. Timmy Bulls, always a celebration with Friesen down there in victory lane. Take it away, my friend.
Well, thanks a lot, Mike Warren, and it is all happiness down here in victory lane. I think Parker's going to win the battle of the belt here. There he is, Stuart Friesen. 4th time he's been to victory lane here in a Super DIRTcar Series race. 24th time, as Mike Warren just mentioned. Stuart makes his way around here. We'll get a quick word with him trackside, of course. I'll tell you what, Stu, it's about time you won a Super DIRTcar Series race, but what a way to get it done here in such a big weekend like this.
I just can't thank my race team enough. The whole Halmar race team here. Thanks, Chris. We've been working on it, and you know, we snuck in this race last year, and we made some notes, and long weekend. But no, 2 great race cars. First and foremost, you got to congratulate Ken Tremont on an amazing career. A guy I watched as a kid, little kid growing up, and you guys here are lucky to have had him all these years. When I lived out west, or grew up out west of Ransomville, my cousin Russell's favorite driver was Ken Tremont, and nobody could figure out why, because he was like 5 years old and really never watched a race. But he knew something we all did, you know, the rest of the family did. Just a privilege to watch him race his butt off and get in the show tonight. I know he's got more left in the tank, but just a salute to him, and you know, glad he can go out on his terms, and been a privilege to race with him all these years.
And you know, you dominant win here for you tonight, but you must have a memory or two of racing against Kenny and racing for a victory here and there, don't you?
Absolutely. When I first came here many years ago racing for Madsen's, it was Kenny that, you know, kicked my butt, and he was also one of the first ones to offer words of advice. I was lucky enough to deliver fuel to his shop a bunch of times, spend some time with him and his dad and his whole race team, and just such a cool bunch of racers, innovators along the way. You know, always had different cars, and even that thing he's running tonight is you know, a different design. So it's obviously got some speed in it, and just sad to see him go.
Big win for tonight. A lot of momentum carried on towards Super Dirt Week 51 and another possible chance at another Billy Whitaker Cars and Trucks 200.
For sure. This is probably the best run we've had going into it the last few years, so we're excited about that weekend. Excited about this race team. Big thanks to Halmar, Bart Contracting, my buddy Bart's here, all our great product sponsors, my family's here. Obviously Parker's having some fun, and just feels really, really good to get back in victory lane and get a guaranteed spot for that race too.
Well, your little crew chief here wants to celebrate with you and all this family and crew, so we'll let you go celebrate with them. Congratulations on a big win tonight.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks to all the great race fans here at Malta.
Stuart Friesen gets it done here at the Malta Massive Weekend. And we'll go back here real quick to chat with Felix Waugh. Felix, career best second place finish. And real quick, Felix, this has got to be big for you. Congratulations on a great run. Who do you want to thank?
Thank you. Yeah, this is awesome. My best run. Awesome. I want to thank everybody on my team, my crew chief, all my sponsors, and everyone in the stands. Thank you, everybody.
You got a team right here who wants to celebrate. We're going to let you go to that. Congratulations.
Thank you, and yeah, thanks everyone.
Felix Waugh comes home second here tonight, and we'll go over and talk to James Meehan. Another career best third place finish in the Super DIRTcar series. So you're with the crew down here, James. Great run here tonight. That had to feel good running against some of these top stars on the tour tonight.
Yeah, this is only our 5th or 6th time out this year, so that was awesome. These guys, they run great everywhere. So.
Anybody want to thank?
Yeah, I got a bunch of people to thank. My brother Patrick got this car ready. We just built it. Dick Hicks, Echo Fabrication. My parents, J&M Automotive. North Country Insurance, Madsen Overhead Doors, Maki Builders. There's just so many people I'd like to thank, and my crew back there. My girlfriend's actually pregnant right now, so this is pretty cool for us. So.
Well, congratulations, third place effort, and go celebrate with the crew.
All right, thank you.
All right, James Meehan, your third place finisher here tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the star of the show, as he ran his final race here tonight with a top 10 finish. What a drive out there. You had to come from deep in the field tonight, but top 10 run against all this talent out here. Yeah, that's got to make you feel good going out going out like this.
It does. The way the night started, we didn't time trial very well, but at least we got up in there and mixed it up in the heat and got a better starting spot out of that, and made some more adjustments. And like I said, it was a new chassis, so we're happy with that. And I think given a little bit more time, we'd probably even go better. Next few weeks, but there's no more next few weeks.
I'll tell you, your car looked like it took off a little slower than you wanted to, but once the car got rolling, it looked like it was better in the longer runs tonight.
Yeah, I think just getting a little momentum and hitting the right spots on the track where we could get a bite on.
And of course, it had to have been a lot of fun. You out there, you see you race alongside Jimmy Phelps, who you've raced with for numerous years. You look up a couple rows, there's DIRTcar up there, who you've raced with so many years, battled for a lot of track titles. What can you take away from tonight?
Well, just that I have a lot of great friends and great people involved in racing, and for something I wanted to do with low key, retire from racing, that didn't happen, and which is good. I was really glad. A lot of people come up and said, good job. They've watched me for a lot of years, so I'm really appreciative of everybody, and I'm involved in a good sport. What can I say?
And you got a lot of great sponsors on that car. One more time, who do you want to thank on that race car?
Well, through the years we've had quite a few of them. Number one, George Reitberg. Reitberg Construction has been with us for quite a few years. Great guy, treated us very well through the years, and Specialty Freight, Louvers Unlimited. I better look here and see exactly. I can't even see the car here from this point, but Grossetti, Moretti, Refrigeration, Hardscape, Landscape. There's a whole slew of people. PMC Race Cars, Beach Art. So there's just been through the years so many people that it's hard to remember them all.
Well, congratulations on a great career, a Hall of Fame career. You've definitely earned this time to go and do what you want to do. Thanks for the memories. Thank you for all you've done for our sport, and good luck in the next chapter in life. Congratulations, Kenny.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. Thank you very much.
Kenny Tremont. Lyle Lavorin here with a very special trophy for Kenny. Look at that. I'll tell you what, Mike Warren, Dan Martin, this is pretty special down here in Victory Lane. A lot of tears, a lot of happiness, a lot of laughs, and everything going on down trackside. And this Victory Lane celebration might take a little bit longer, guys.
Well, thank you, Tim Baltz and Dan Martin. Take a look at that trophy down there as he's down there with Lyle LeVar right now. Special keepsake for Tremont to take with him. And I know I said it before the feature, but Ken, thank you, my friend, for all the great years and Hall of Fame career that you leave here with us, the Albany-Saratoga Speedway and Super DIRTcar Series as a whole.
Well, your thoughts echoed as far as that goes, Mike. Kenny Tremont, a class individual, a class racer, a well-respected racer by his peers, and of course, the legion of fans that Kenny Tremont has had over the years, the respect from his fellow racers. As you can see, right there, Stuart Friesen coming over. A congratulatory handshake down there on a caress, he said, in Victory Lane. He's had a hell of a career. And Kenny Tremont leaves a lot of memories here at Albany-Saratoga Speedway. Of course, across the Northeast, in big block modified competition, small block modified competition, a 13-time champion here at the Great Race Place. And that ride has come to an end here at Albany-Saratoga Speedway. Kenny Tremont with posting a top 10 finish here in his final modified race here at Albany-Saratoga.
I think the cricket died. I'm not sure.
Good to see Ken and crew. A lot of people that have been with Ken for a long time, of course, starts with his dad, Abe. No question about it. But the other guy, Scott Foster, Mike Sullivan down there as well. You know, just a lot of crew members that have been with him for a number of years. There's Abe on the screen right there. I know he's smiling from ear to ear. No question about it.
Indeed. Certainly some, the thumbs up. The patented thumbs up. When you get a thumbs up from Ken Sr., you know you've done something well. And Kenny Jr. going to climb back aboard the car.